our main topic today we're going to get into, which is the Deadpool and Wolverine spoiler talk. This movie was fantastic. I had so much fun. And I was just saying in another text chain that Duggan and I are on with our friends from the town we grew up in, where like this is probably the most fun, laugh out loud, and like cheery crowd I've ever been in for a movie ever.
Oh yeah,
it's
100%.
the whole time.
Rowdy.
Right. And we can't really talk about this movie without spoiling it. So this is 100% a spoiler discussion. If you haven't seen the movie, the fuck are you doing with your life? Go see this movie.
See it now.
You've been warned. We're going to dive into complete spoilers of this movie. From the jump, I love this movie. The Wolverine skeleton fight, like
amazing.
To In Sync was just
bye.
Oh, for
so
sure.
Dude, so good.
It was so good.
Delicious dance sequence.
The fact that he sits there and he takes the bow and he hits the guy in the cock with it and it just bleeds the blood out the tip of it.
Oh yeah, there was a lot of gruesome slow-mo kills.
Dude, he shoves I don't even remember what bone it was, but he shoves it through the guy's like skull, picks it up on the other side, takes it out and throws it at somebody else. Like, so fucking brutal. And just the fact that he dug up the Logan Wolverine and he's like, healing factor dead, bullshit. He digs him up. And he's like,
he just hits him with a shovel repeatedly.
He's like, I'm not a doctor or anything, but you seem dead.
Yeah.
So fucking funny. And then for him to go, I mean, the whole movie's funny. The Avengers meeting was so funny. What was it called? When he's like, I put on the Hulk hands.
Masturbating
to this movie. It's so good.
You know what part I thought was fantastic is where the guy is talking shit to him from the TVA at the skeleton fight scene. And he sits there and he takes his sword and just fucking ricochets it off the ground right into his mouth.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah. That was
Keep
awesome.
my universe's name out of your fucking mouth. And I'm like, awesome.
The fucking ricochet was incredible.
Yeah.
I love that. I think the movie was nothing but good, and we'll jump into all the cameos and all the good stuff. I will admit that even though I love Succession and I love that guy who played Tom from Succession being in the movie, definitely the worst character in the movie. He was kind of stupid, to be honest, but I don't even understand him. He was like, I heard him described as a guy who's bad at his job and he's trying his best to cheat his way to a promotion. Which is exactly
that feels right. Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what he is.
It looked right.
The music in this movie was so good. Every music beat, every fucking music beat was good. I can't believe they played the Goo Goo Dolls twice in this movie. Twice. Oh god, I never expected that from a Deadpool movie. But the cameos are really where it's at. So where do you guys want to go first with the cameos? Did you want to go through the Wolverine cameos, like the montage?
Wolverine was good.
Yeah. Start there.
I love short Wolverine.
Short King Wolverine. Absolutely. Hops off. He's like, you're just a little guy.
He was tiny though. He wasn't even comic accurate. He was smaller than he should be.
Yeah. Little man.
He got something to say, bub, and he hops down like boop. He's just a little guy walking up. Were you surprised that there weren't other actors brought in to play these random characters? I thought for sure.
Yes.
100%. Every one of them would have been a different character.
100%. I would have thought they would have brought somebody else in. Just in general.
I thought anybody that's been in contention to be the new Wolverine that like you've heard about, like your Daniel Radcliffe, whatever, like
Tom Hardy,
like they would have been in there. I mean, we got the Henry Cavill one, which was awesome.
The Cavalrine was amazing.
Oh yeah,
Cavalrine.
He looks like a brick shit house.
He looked
Wolverine,
great,
right?
Dude, you know that Henry Cavill's been rubbing me the wrong way lately, and I've been talking a lot of shit about him. I would accept him as the new Wolverine, hands down, if they went that route.
Dude, he looks like he'd be fucking Colossus.
He was
how big he is.
I love. He's got the one line. He's like, you were just leaving.
Yeah.
he pops him with the claws like a mile.
You know we treat you better than those assholes down the street.
Oh, I love that. Oh my god, it happened. It's the Cavalrine. Oh, he looks so good. He's building the fucking motorcycle.
The Age of Apocalypse weapon Omega, amazing.
Oh, with the missing hand?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was
I was like,
one.
fuck yes.
He's got the fucking crazy big hair and the fucking crazy big mutton
Yep.
chops. That was insane. I love the way that one looked.
Patch was solid. patch being what it is.
I mean, he saw him for 2 seconds. He didn't get to do much, but he stabbed him in the head. So
the old man Logan that was on the porch, right?
Shoot
the James Howlett just shoots him.
Yep. He has no time to talk.
No, that scene reminded me of that werewolf book, John, that I made you listen to, the autobiography of Werewolf Hunter.
Yes.
When he fucking just sits there with on the couch with the fucking shotgun waiting for the werewolf and he blows it away. That was exactly like that. But that montage was great. And then you end up with the Wolverine that we bring into this story. And I love the first thing that happens. He's like, goes to move him. He's like, oh, look at those pajamas. And he looks just like Duggan right now. And he just
only took 20 years.
Drags him right into the, did we see Hulk punch Deadpool in that flashback? Or was it just the claws? You see Hulk and then you see Deadpool get smashed.
You see him get smashed into the tree stump or into the tree roots. Right. But other than that, that's all you see. You don't see you don't get to see like any other fighting in that particular scene.
I couldn't remember if Deadpool actually they were on the same like screen together, or if it was just in the claws that you saw Hulk was there, and then you see Deadpool just go flying. I can't remember, but
I can't remember. I think it
doesn't matter. It's not important. It doesn't matter. But that's a cool
story one. That's a cool story. I like that story of that particular fight between the Hulk and Wolverine. But yeah, no, that's a great part too. Yep.
And then, so the cameos, you get your Wolverine. He comes back into the world, go to the TVA. They get zapped into the fucking... I love that, first of all, there's like, out of all the Wolverines you could have brought in here to try to save your universe, you think this one's going to help you? He's the fucking worst Wolverine.
Yeah.
And he really... his backstory was like, that he just didn't want to be with the X-Men, and then they all got killed and he felt bad. That's the story.
And then he murdered all of the humans that were in the area.
Yeah.
He went on a fucking berserker rage at this. Like, even the innocent ones, he just fucking eviscerated them.
Cut them down.
I don't play.
Mm-hmm.
So
what in the fucking the ether thing, what is the fucking space that go to?
The void.
The void. Yep.
Where the Loki's at? How big is this void?
The Loki's got devoured by Goliath in one of the seasons of Loki.
Yeah, the cloud got all the Lokis.
Yeah. Oh, really? Took them all?
Yeah.
I thought some got away.
With a glorious purpose.
Yeah, so, it's funny that with all the void shit that was in this movie and how much time was spent in the void, there weren't unless I missed it, was there even a reference to Loki other than him saying we're in the void? Oh, he said we're in the void from Goliath from Loki season 1 episode 4.
Yep.
That was a great line.
I mean, you get to see Cap's like old school, like full on actual shield, not the round one. You get to see Thor's wing helmet that's in the actual that's in the dirt.
Why is Thor crying?
It's a great question. Why is Thor crying?
Wait, you can't get rid of me. You need me in the future where Thor's holding me.
But that great reveal of Johnny Storm.
So fucking good.
So good.
And truthfully, John, I don't know what you did you think that was Johnny Storm during that scene?
I felt like it might have been like a Cap variant.
So did
right?
I. Yep. I didn't see it coming at all. So when he
knew he was going to be in it, I just didn't know where.
And he goes, flame on. He goes, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And to go against Pyro, the worst possible mutant to go against as Johnny Storm. Just fucking awful.
I thought he was dead when he fell. He hit that fucking bar with his head and landed on his neck.
Oh, yeah. Well, he let out a grunt and a groan when he was on the ground. I was like, I don't know. That could just be air.
I thought he was toast. So
I've never had those words come out of my mouth in my life.
Sabretooth's cameo. Sabretooth's cameo in that is super short, and I wish it was longer.
Yeah, I wish it was longer.
Yeah, but you know what? That makes the joke better when he's like, "Oh, it's like the world's been waiting a while for this fight to be done properly. Let's do it." And then he just cuts his head off. He's like, "Oh, yeah, all right."
I wish they had leave though. I loved him.
Yeah, you could probably afford Taylor what's his nuts more easily.
He's busy doing Hot Knocks.
So this leads me to my only bitch about the movie. Right. Okay. This is my only thing. So when they get captured and they get tied up, blah blah, right, and they're in a ball with Johnny Storm. It's another ball that's there with another fucking person that's in it. that never gets addressed. It's a small side thing. I just want to know who's in the other fucking ball.
I didn't see it. Where what like when they get to the Ant-Man camp?
So
or is it...
yeah, so when they first roll up, they have a dude that's in one of the American Gladiator balls, because that's exactly what they look like, right? And like when they roll up when they go into Pym's Fall, Ant-Man, right? And they go and they open up, that person's only in that ball, and all of a sudden, in the next scene, they're fucking gone, right? They're just not there anymore. So I just want to know
who it was.
I just want to know who it was.
Probably a deleted scene. I bet you somebody else in one of the cages talks to him. Probably
Right.
just a deleted scene.
X Factor.
So
Invisible Man.
it's the Invisible Man.
Was that big fat guy one of the like a blob variant?
Yes. That's what I was thinking.
thought.
Yeah.
With the fucking striped shirt. Like he
Ugh.
looked like fucking what's his face from the Addams Family. Who's the kid in the Addams Family? Pugsley.
Pugsley.
Yeah, there you go.
Yep.
I didn't care for Cassandra Nova as a bad guy.
Not
She was
not
just
fle- not fleshed out enough.
kind of a throwaway villain.
Yeah.
I know it made sense because they needed somebody super powerful to come through for the end scene, but I don't know. It just seemed kind of wasted. It would have been better if he had to get through those like the Deadpool variants to get the fucking sling ring or something.
Right.
You know, like
I dug the fact that they had Lady Deathstrike in there and as Azazel.
mm-hmm.
Right. I like the fact that you have them in there, and I would have liked to have seen Vinnie Jones reprise his role as the fucking Juggernaut.
I can't believe he didn't.
You know,
I hate that Juggernaut because he's got weird ass nipples. I don't like that fucking strap over his nipples. That always pissed me the fuck off. Look like fucking clam necks.
dude, he's got a molded trash can attached to his fucking dome.
Oh, so stupid.
It's such a bad variation of it.
Electra
I wish you got to
looks
see.
good,
I wish you got to see X-23 take that fucking head off.
Oh yeah,
because we didn't get to see that, and that would have been really cool to have seen that. She cuts his fucking feet off though, like the Achilles tendon. Oh my god,
brutal!
What a fucking move! Take him down. He can't fucking charge you. But yeah, I like that. I liked Nice Pool. Oh come on, Nice Pool was the best.
Fucking
so good.
I could also do fourth wall breaks. The proposal.
That's so good. I also dabble in the fourth wall breaks. The proposal.
So fucking good.
It's like where's your? He's like, you're a Deadpool variant. Where's your mask? He's like, come on, come on. Fucking that crazy like fucking samurai hair he had going on. Oh, he was great.
I think he gets a movie credit too. I think it's Gordon Reynolds. I think is his twin, Ryan Reynolds' twin.
Ryan Reynolds is a twin? Really?
Yeah, no.
It's like a doppelganger?
No. It's fake. It's like he gets movie credits. Like it's him, but it's his twin. Like I'm pretty sure there was one in Free Guy, and there was another one too. But like he uses it as his twin. When he needs to do other things.
That's funny. I didn't know he did that.
Yeah.
But his kids were all in the movie too.
Yep, baby and the shit talker.
Yeah, his kid Pool and baby Pool. Those were
shit.
Those were his actual kids.
Yep.
And then his wife, obviously.
His wife.
Yeah, his wife
who
was
looked fucking amazing in that suit.
I know she did.
Jesus Christ.
Definitely wears that suit well.
She's pretty hot. So
yeah.
No shock there. But I thought that was gonna be Taylor Swift though. The whole time I'm like, that's T Swift. It's gotta be. And then she started talking. I'm like, is that her? That might be her. I don't know. I've only ever heard Taylor Swift singing. I don't know how she talks. And then at the end of the movie, I forgot to check the credits. But Dave Hampton, who went and saw it with us, was like, no, I checked specifically. He's like, it said Blake Lively. I'm like, oh, okay. So,
speaking of hot, fucking Electra making a nice cameo in here.
I think the cameos of the Resistance were fucking amazing.
Awesome.
So good.
Absolutely awesome.
Amazing. Electra, like again, not a great movie. She was in a bad Daredevil movie. She had her own worse spin-off movie.
Oof.
But Jennifer Garner she did great in this movie as far as
she looked really good too.
Oh, she did.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, phenomenal.
And then obviously
she doesn't really look like she aged all that much at all, if we're being honest.
When Wesley Snipes showed up though, fuck man, that movie theater erupted. Erupted. I can't believe he was there. He was so fucking good. His line when they're going through all the different variants, and he's like, there's only been one blade. There's only ever gonna be one blade. And like That
And
is
then
so funny.
you see Deadpool look at the camera and go,
He does his kill and he goes, still the motherfucker is skating uphill. Skating up an icy hill. Oh my god, it killed me. I was like, oh.
When he did the down the gun barrel angle too, where he did this thing, like he was like right down there, like that's classic from the movies. Like, oh my god, I love that shit. I think Blade was fantastic. So much so that I know that the Blade movie has had nothing but problems that they're trying to make right now. Bring Wesley Snipes back.
Absolutely.
no shit.
Bring him
The
back.
only thing I will say is that he looked like he didn't have the same movement. Obviously, I know he's older. I get that. It's been like 20 years, right? He doesn't look like he has the same movement that he had when he was in the original Blade. I'd like to see him go ahead and get back into fight shape at 61 years old.
I am sure that if they wanted to throw him another Blade movie, he would get in shape for it.
No shit. I would love to see it.
The dude has back taxes he needs to pay off and shit. So I'm pretty sure
he got some real bad advice about not paying taxes.
Yeah,
I'll tell you what.
I'm pretty sure that he'd be like, yeah, I'll do it, but I want residuals on the movie paying my taxes off for the next 20 years.
Write it into the contract that you're just going to pay my taxes for me.
Yes. And then he was great. Channing Tatum as Gambit. Oh my god. So fucking good. When
like, what the fuck did he say?
When he comes in and starts talking, and literally, I didn't know even a word he said. I couldn't really pick it up. And then Deadpool goes, it's been a while since I've watched Sling Blade, so what?
Yeah.
Who's your dialect coach?
That Bayou Craw is something special. He really fucking worked out.
Haven't seen it the movie twice, right? I can tell you it doesn't get better the second time. He is so hard to understand.
I'll let you know tomorrow. I'm going to see it.
I want to see it again too, but I probably won't get a chance this weekend at all. But my father-in-law wants to see it, so if I get the chance to go see it with him, I will. But he was so funny. Every line out of his mouth, you couldn't understand. He's like, "Hey, you gotta know me too well to be drinking my whiskey." It's like, what?
Yeah. So good.
Oh, he was good.
And he brought out all the classic moves too. Me and John, we looked at each other when he does the fucking what was that move? The with the cards and then the fucking the staff.
Yeah.
Oh, like when he kinetically charges them, he's just tapping them to people.
Yes.
Just sticking them all of a sudden. They just start fucking detonating.
Oh,
takes his staff and just fucking right into the guy, and he's like, boom. You're like, fuck yes.
That was incredible. Incredible. And honestly, I don't know how you'd ever do Gambit without making his powers just like that. Even in the next X-Men movie.
No shit, right? He is 100% lethal.
Wicked. Dude, he's crazy. And
there's no non-lethal part of him.
And the card pull was great, and it looked fucking great. And he's sliding around, like kicking that. Channing Tatum's great. He's great at comedy. That Gambit movie, if he ever got a chance to make that Gambit movie, it would have been terrible.
He was using all of his moves from Magic fucking Mike, right? To make Gambit a reality. And I'm like,
absolutely.
How the fuck did you not do that? Did you not think that was going to be an absolute moneymaker? Where you had that other fucking guy in the Logan movie instead.
Oh, yeah. Taylor Hitch.
Yeah.
I hate Taylor.
You're like, you're fucking terrible. Get out of here.
But I would prefer the Channing Tatum version to that one. But I love when he's there. I love when he's there because he never got a chance to make that movie, right? I love it when he's there and they're talking about how did you get here? And it's like Blade's like, I just answered the door and somebody fucking stuck me and I just ended up here. And it's like, and then all of a sudden Gambit's like, I don't know. I think I might have been born here. He never had a movie.
Universe.
Maybe I was born here. And what does he say? He's like, you guys ready? He's like, I came out of my daddy's cock ready.
Yeah, some shit.
And they were like, what?
What?
Oh shit.
He was so fucking good. Oh my god.
So the biggest explosion of the night, I think it has to be the hood reveal. The motherfuckers were ejaculating all over the fucking place.
He puts it on, and then Deadpool just turns over. He's like,
that one dude in the fucking theater was like, ah!
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's like that guy just came.
I didn't even hear that. Dan brought that up to me twice.
It was the front left.
I didn't hear that. I must have been so into the hood myself that I did not hear the man who was coming in the aisle in front of us.
Oh yeah, sticky floors everywhere.
It's incredible.
Dude, it was fucking insanity.
What does Deadpool say to him? He's like, hey, what kind of wind resistance did you get on those blowjob handles?
Yeah.
The fact that he uses Nice Pool as a fucking bullet shield.
Oh my god!
You just killed that guy. No, I didn't.
He's healing. Oh my god! When Wolverine. Okay, here's the thing. So Wolverine's always an asshole, right? But I'll tell you, that first sequence after Johnny Storm has his skin pulled off and it just crumbles to the ground, and Wolverine's like, the next day, he's like, you got that kid Johnny killed.
He's like 52.
52.
Oh, we're skipping the fucking Honda Odyssey scene.
Oh,
right.
Jesus Honda Odyssey
Christ. Yeah, the Honda Odyssey fucks. The fact that they shit on the Honda Odyssey nonstop in that fucking movie, right? And then they literally just fuck that goddamn minivan up and it still drives. I'm like, I'm impressed. And the fact that he's wrapped in every fucking seatbelt imaginable.
I love that.
Just don't get a flat tire.
Not a single. The fact that the fight continued in the van, like they didn't even get out of the van. Once, like unless they were knocked out of the van, and then they just proceed to go back into the van to fight. Like Wolverine didn't step out to fight Deadpool outside the van. He's like, come back in. Like it's just so goofy.
I love how Logan lays into him, man. Deadpool's just like, I'm gonna fight you now. He's like, yeah, okay. He's like, no, it's happening. It's so good.
Say? What did you just say? He's like, I made a calculated wish.
Yeah.
Whatever it was. He's like, a calculated wish. And he fucking stabs him in the leg.
Ooh, you really got me there with the tip of that steak knife of yours.
So good.
Oh
man. Does he say when he first gets his like outfit on, right? He's first putting that outfit on. the guy at the TVA, and he's like, this guy's he's like, also your tailor might be a sex offender or whatever.
Yeah.
Possible predator. But yeah, you're like, Jesus Christ.
Predator. And like, oh, it's so fucking funny.
Oh, the big guy that you're talking about, right? He sits there and he gets on the phone. He's like, who are you calling? He goes, HR.
He's like, does your wife work? He's like, is he calling your wife? He's like, no, does your wife work in HR? I love that. That was so fucking funny. But it's a great exchange. I liked X-23. She was a good like again, kind of grounds Logan in a way. And obviously the fight scene at the end is fantastic with all the Deadpools. But when he kills Nice Pool, poor Nice Pool, he gets it. He's like, don't worry. He's got him heal. He's like your healing factor will kick in. He's like, healing factor. He's like, ah, shit.
You will survive. Say it.
I will survive.
Say it.
Boom.
And he sees the donut cart. He's like, everybody knows that there's med packs at the donut cart.
Yeah.
He runs out with them again.
The fact that Wolverine, Hugh Jackman, just goes like this with Dogpool, and just holds him up. Everybody goes, wait! Look at the cute puppy. He just walks across the way.
So good.
Fantastic. And then I love that Peter saved the day at the end with all the Deadpools.
Okay, I'm going to bring this up, and I know that I bring this up in every movie. Did you see the size of Peter's fucking package inside that Deadpool outfit?
No.
His balls and dick is so fucking big inside that is cartoonish.
Amazing.
It is insanity. Right.
Oh, wait,
besides the fact that
Pete fucks.
Besides the fact we're talking about the fact that he was talking about his nipple rings and cock ring earlier in the goddamn movie, right? That he shows to like
some men when they reach the midlife crisis, they get their nipples and their cocks pierced, and they attach it with a chain.
And it's him, and everybody's like, "It's fucking Peter," right? And Peter's like,
you got a Peter. You got a Peter.
Everybody loves a Peter.
So good.
I like when Deadpool stands up. He goes, "Hey, Deadpool Prime here." Like he's the first one. Do you know who voiced? And I didn't even really hear any of the words coming out of his mouth. But do you know who voiced the flying head pool?
No.
Nathan Fillion.
Was it really?
Yes.
Oh, because I know that Mac from Always Sunny got credits for for Canada Pool.
Was that the one in the sweater?
I think so. Yes.
Okay, that's hilarious.
That's funny.
Canada Pool. Matthew McConaughey. Matthew McConaughey is the cowboy pool.
Yep.
Oh no shit.
Yeah.
I could see that.
So I just saw
again, credits to Matthew McConaughey for playing yet another different role.
Yeah, so different from all his characters.
I agree. It is so different.
They literally gave him a Texas Deadpool.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I love the movie. I loved the. My question is this: going forward, they probably won't make a Deadpool movie for a while. I thought this movie was going to establish how we're getting X-Men in the MCU, but it really didn't. Unless now it's just established that this universe, the Deadpool universe, is the X-Men universe moving forward.
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah,
because the X-Men have already been established in his universe,
and they're just solidified now.
Yeah,
I think this will be also the preface for Avengers versus X-Men. It'll be like fucking some of the you'll see some of them here already, but I don't know. Do you think Cable will be allowed to be part of that?
Maybe, but like they did. Cable should still be kicking around in his because he lost the fucking time fucking mover thing. So
yeah.
But like they're not in the same universe still. You know, they're still separated.
Right.
So I thought this movie was going to have some event that was just like, boom, now both of these worlds have collided and a bunch of characters are from mutants and stuff are just in the MCU. And that didn't happen. So it seems like they're always going to have the mutants in a different world, which is fucking stupid. But
good news is that we have Hugh Jackman until he's 90. So
that was my next question is I know that they said that they're going to do their own X-Men story and whatever. Is Hugh Jackman just going to be fucking Wolverine still?
Oh God, no. I think he did this one for Ryan Reynolds and that's it. I think they're going to have to cast somebody new.
Okay. Wolverine. But how do you justify that if the X-Men are stuck in 616 or whatever the fucking...
Same way Harrison Ford now becomes fucking
Thunderbolt Ross.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's obviously whoever they cast, it's not gonna be Hugh Jackman.
It'll be Henry Cavill. Save the day again.
Yeah, a Wolverine that's literally head and shoulders above everybody.
Henry Cavill's not as tall. Henry Cavill's not as tall as Hugh Jackman.
He's not?
No. He's wider though, obviously.
Oh shit. But okay, let's talk about the elephant in the room as well. How cut is fucking Hugh Jackman in that fucking ab scene?
I don't think that's real.
It's 100% fucking real, Kevin. You have something against fucking Australians and Kiwis where you don't think that they're jacked and yoked out of their mind. I don't know what your issue is. You hate Hemsworth, right? You think that he's scrawny, that he doesn't have the fucking
I didn't say that.
Arms.
I said that photo, that you were talking about, and I'm going to find it. When I cut this out, I'm going to find that photo, and I'm going to put it on here. It seemed like it was doctored. No, doctored?
You mean edited? Yeah.
Edited. Because his arm was fucking up here.
He was jacked out of his fucking mind.
It didn't look real.
Ripped.
Didn't look real.
But you look at the Calvary and you're like 100% legit. Did I say quite literally that can be achieved? They got the money, they got the steroids, and all the supplements possible to go to get you to that point.
The photo that you were talking about, Chris Hemsworth's arms look like he's got both his biceps on one arm.
Yeah, he's got 28-inch pythons. He was getting that shit from Hulk Hogan. What are you talking about? He was doing the Hogan fucking curls.
I guess, but I'm just saying
have
that
the big arms to hold
it. Did look real, but I don't believe that was actually Hugh Jackman's chest in that scene when he's like,
dude, I totally believe it was. I
don't
know. The whole movie
without the CGI part.
I'm pretty sure a report came out that the reason that they were having him in the yellow, well, obviously they wanted him in the yellow suit anyways, but the reason he was going to be in the suit was because he didn't want to put as much workout time in to be Wolverine like he had in the past. That's what I'd heard.
What's your source?
What's my source? I don't know. It's a story I read fucking years ago while this movie started filming. But
that's Facebook news, Duggan. I don't believe this at all.
You don't have to believe it. You don't have to believe it. But
he's a Broadway actor. I'm sure he got it.
It seemed CGI.
Swole out of his fucking mind.
Yeah, Gerard Butler got fucking jacked for 300 too. They CGI'd those fucking muscles in.
No way. They did the 300 workout.
No, they didn't.
Oh,
calisthenics
absolutely.
and biometrics.
They literally gave them abs and muscles.
Some of the guys.
Next thing you know, you're gonna sit there and say Alexander Skarsgård wasn't jacked in a Northman, which you're fucking out of your mind. Yeah.
He was
And
huge.
Pumping Iron was a fiction story.
But that was
right?
a healthy huge. I am telling you that Hugh Jackman, I remember reading a story that he did not get his jack for this movie, and that's why they had him in the sleeves. They cut the sleeves off eventually, but he wasn't as big as he would have been in the other Wolverine movies.
Kevin,
So I don't believe that his
Old
abs
source.
were popping off the screen in fucking 3D images the way that
what
they
are you
were.
talking about? He's
source.
been fighting kangaroos and wrestling crocodiles down under. Right?
Oh, he hasn't.
Like,
He's been
yes, he
singing
has.
fucking show tunes and fucking getting fat.
Yeah, well, you have to sing the show tunes to go ahead and sit there and get your cardio in, Kevin. What
You
are
gotta
you
rewrite
talking
the
about?
stars.
Listen, they looked fake in the movie. You've seen it twice, so you maybe I'm wrong. But in the moment when I saw it, I said those abs look fake because they're like shining.
Yeah, that's
If
called.
these abs are fake, come on. I'm telling.
Exactly.
No way.
I'm pretty sure it's fake, but I will until I see it again. I will concede that maybe they're real, but I don't think they are. So, all right. Is there anything else? Oh, the post-credit scene where poor Johnny Storm. You think like the whole time there's no way that Johnny Storm said this shit that Deadpool said that he said before he got killed, and then just before the post-credit scene, backtrack 1 second. When Logan's like, he's like, "What happened to Johnny? You got a Johnny killed?" Gambit says that to him. He's like, "Hey, if he isn't dead, he fucking wishes he was."
Yeah.
So good. And then to cut back to Johnny Storm, and Deadpool like goes back into the TVA and he's like pulling it up. And even then, I actually thought it was fake too. Like he edited the footage to make it seem like Johnny said all these things because the way that Logan, the way that Deadpool was like, "Oh, what, Johnny? What? Like that's strange, Johnny." Like it was just like, I don't know, but all that shit he said. I love that Chris Evans, when he decided he was going to talk shit about people or about this girl, he like went hard back into his Boston accent.
Oh,
shit talking.
Ridiculously, so good.
So good. But I fucking love this movie. It was everything I thought it was going to be. I can't wait to see it again. What do you got overall? Any final thoughts you guys have on this movie?
Loved it. Seeing it tomorrow. Second time. Can't wait.
I've seen it twice. I mean, they've already got my money, so it is what it is. I just wish I could have got a collector's cup or something like that.
Popcorn bucket.
Sold out. Yeah, something.
Yeah.
Damn.
God damn it.
Yep.
Whoppers.
All right. Hey guys, thank you so much for clicking on this video. If you like what you saw here, make sure you're subscribed. We're trying to grow this channel and every single subscription helps. You know what else helps? Clicking that like button. Click that notification bell. That way every single time that we drop a new bit of content, you get notified about it. If you like these conversations and you want to see the full unedited versions of them, make sure you go over and check out the Random Things podcast. We go live every Thursday night and it gets crazy. We'll probably get canceled before we get too big.